Hey there guys, this is All Things Apple Plus here, and I wanted to give you guys just a quick tutorial, and I'm so glad this actually just came out. This is GBA4IOS, and this is a non-date trick method. This was just released not that long ago, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys this video. It's about 1:42 in the morning, and I just saw this on Twitter right before I was going to sleep. I was like, oh man, I have to make a video on this, so let's go ahead and get into it. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to navigate to Safari. And we're gonna go to Google real quick. And from Google, I want you guys to go ahead and type in iOS EMUS. And go ahead and hit, it's usually the first option. Go ahead and hit that, and it should bring you to this main page right here. Go ahead and tap on iOSEM.us, and I'm also gonna have the link in the description below. What you're gonna wanna do is you're going to wanna install the iOS EMUS application onto your iDevice. And also, just a side note, I do apologize, the AC is running right now, so there may be some static, or there may be just some interference with that. So it's been a hot day, so I'm trying to cool down the house. Anyways, go ahead and hit the download to install. We're gonna hit install again. It's gonna ask for a password, so let's go ahead and put that in. And then we're gonna hit install one more time, and again. Once everything's done, we're gonna go ahead and hit done, and that's it that we need to do from Safari. So we're gonna go ahead and back out, and you should see the iOS EMUS option right there. Let's go ahead and click on that. And this is kind of like their main page, their main hub page. Now, if you notice, they're kind of like the same with iEnchantify. They have a large range of applications that you can download for free. So let's go ahead and get the GBA4IOS. That's usually the best one. So if you're stuck at home and you want to play some Game Boy Advance and play some Pokemon while you're at home, this is the best way to do it. So let's go and tap on the GBA4IOS app here, and it's going to bring you to this page. Usually there may be some sort of ad that you might have to skip through, and it may redirect you to a different web browser or web page. Go ahead and clear that out, and then make your way back to the iOS EMUS site, and it should eventually bring you here where you should see the install button right there. So go ahead and hit the install button, and then we're going to click install, and it's going to want us to wait for 5 seconds. Then we're going to hit install. So it takes a little bit longer than about 5 seconds, but it's around that time. So we're going to hit the install button right here, and that's all you need to do. You don't need to do any sort of date trick. So you'll notice the GBA4IOS emulator is waiting right there in the background. I noticed, I think it may be just because there's a lot of people jumping on this application who follow iOS EMUS on Twitter. It takes a little bit, but be patient with it. It will load onto your iDevice. You do not need to do anything with your with the date. So let's go ahead and let that load, and it should just take a second too. Good deal. Alright, so everything's loaded up. We can't go ahead and launch the app just yet, so we're going to hit cancel, and we're going to trust the application. So after trusting it, let's go ahead and back out, and if we launch it, it launches perfectly. So you do not need to do any sort of let me actually focus the camera here a little bit. You do not need to do anything with dates or anything like that. But if the app fails to open, go ahead and set the date back 24 hours. Okay, so now that you've gotten the emulator on your iDevice, let's go ahead and get you guys games. So if you click on the top button, you'll see the magnifying glass right there. Let's go and type in Gba Roms. And let's go to free ROMs. It's usually the kind of actually the best site that I like going to. And let's see here. little fire red version is not bad. Now the download link will appear within a couple of seconds, so let's go ahead and wait for that to go ahead and load. Awesome. We'll hit direct download. Download one more time. It'll ask us to save the file name. We'll hit save. And you'll notice that it's loading right there and that the game is loaded and completed. So let's go and tap on that. And let me turn on the sound too. And there it is. You have Pokemon Fire Red running on iOS 9.3.2. Actually, let me go ahead and let me show you guys that I am on iOS 9.3.2. Let's go to About. And there we go. Focus there for a little bit. 9.3.2. We got our GBA emulator running without any sort of date trick that we need to implement. So go ahead and check out the website iOS EMUS, and you will not be let down. Honestly, these guys are awesome. Just the same, like I said with iEnchantify, this is another option that you guys can choose to get the GBA emulator on your iDevice. So that's the tutorial. I hope you guys liked the video. This is All Things Apple Plus. If you guys did like the video, go ahead and share this around. Like, subscribe. It really does mean a lot, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your guys' night. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace.